Oh, hello. Let me just. I need to do something here just very quickly. Hello, Heather. Is it going? There we go. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to get my app remote up. Right, now let's schmooze over into the game. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. And we're just, going to be doing some trucks and here with our driver, Larko Scott. What are we, level 10? That is excellent. We've got the Mac here, of course. Now, let's just have a quick look at our garage before we get into our job. So we've got our small garage here. We've got this lady, what's her name, Isabel. And then we've got old mate Raphael. Now, I did have a think about our trucks here. Maybe we should just consolidate to like one model, because these are two different models. Truck manager. So we go to the Mac Anthem, right? This is just the bog standard Mac truck in the game. And then we can go up here to the Mac Anthem, the day cab. So it's a little bit different. So this is like the next one up. So these are the first two Mac. I'd have to look to see what other types of like truck, at least Mac, we can get in the game. But I did think maybe we could just settle on like one particular type and have that as our truck instead of like buying each individual model. I don't know. Anyway, this is what we're driving, of course, the old R600. Anyway, but I think everything's going all right. Our productivity apparently is 100% here, but then here it says 66. So whatever. But anyway, look, we're making money. That's all that matters. As long as we can pay our debt of 382,855 buckos. So that's what we're all about. Anyway, let's get into our job now. I've already been and selected a trailer. I have a job for us here, ready to go. So it's this silo. It's just a short drive, just a short trip. So if I have a look here on the map. So we're here in Tucson. Hyundai, Tucson. And we're just going to go over here to San Simon. On the outskirts of San Simon. So we'll go over there, we'll deliver that. And I think we'll sort of slowly make our way. I think maybe over to Hobbs. If we can get over to Hobbs. I think that'd be good. I wanted to go down here to Nogles, because that's as far south as we can go, but there was no jobs to take there. So I'm happy to head over here to Hobbs, because that's sort of as far east as we can go on the map. So we'll do that. Anyway, this trip's only going to be short, 116 miles. But anyway, let's get into the cab and get going. Deliver this silo or whatever we have. Over there. Cool. So I want to go lefto. Ooh. These mirrors are actually make it not that great to see out the windows. They create a real blind spot. Right, we're okay to go that way. I think we can go. Anyway, we're doing it. We're going for it. So cool. Even though we're going to do. Completely ignore the stop sign there. Whatever. Thug life. Over the rail. I've actually been playing this a little bit the last couple of days on my other profile. Just because. Right, wait for this car to go. Just turning. And we will also turn. Oh, look, we can go and get a Volvo. Could have got a Volvo. Nah. Oh, we're we can do 75 apparently, which is okay. I don't know if this truck could actually go that fast whilst carrying a load, but... And there we go, straight back to 65. Classic. But yeah, you know, it was a little bit trucking for, well, about an hour and a half or so. Shockingly, I have a 7:30 appointment tomorrow. It's in the AM, so... It was 7:45, but then I was like, no, it's going to be 7:30 for reasons. So, okay. See, we're sort of maxed out at 59 with this truck. We might get 60 if we go down a hill. But no, well. Oh, I should check something. Actually, I don't think I have to. I was like, oh, should I check this thing? I don't think I've got to, but when we reach our delivery, I'll just give something a quick geezer before we take our next job. Probably when we get to our next location, we could probably top off our fuel. It's probably something we should get into the habit of, just topping off our fuel, and also having like a rest whenever we reach somewhere. Loan installment, $5,788. Excellent. So when our balance, our current bank balance, gets to the same amount as what our debt is, we can just pay it off straight away. Which, if that happens, if we get $400,000 in the bank, we can pay the debt. But I might not do that. I might, if we get, well, the next thing would be to make our garage bigger so then we can buy a fourth truck, or even just buy another garage. So that'd be something I think to look into instead of paying debt off. I think. I mean, that's what I'd like to probably do. Oh, we're on the brakes. Oh, we can't go up the thing. Okay, well, what are you doing? I'm going to wait for this car. Right. So we can't go up the off-ramp. We'll have to continue down here. Unfortunately. It's going to make our trip longer. Let's see if the game's going to figure out where we have to go. If it loops us back on that opposite side of the road, it'll be like, don't know about that. Right, it's figured it out. Oh, yeah, 60 miles, not too far. So, which is alright. Yeah, so we got like our balance 53,190. We can't go to the bank and give them like a lump sum of like say 30,000 or whatever to get to go towards the debt. You can only pay it off if you have like the full amount. So you know, if we had a $10,000, a 10 grand loan, we could pay that, but we can't put the capital we have towards paying the current debt off. We have to just do it in installments. We can't do it like a lump sum. So. but I'm not sure. Progress. Yeah, progress payments. But I'm not sure how much the next garage upgrade would cost us. So then we get more truck spacing, which I think should probably be what we try to work for next. It's making the garage bigger so that we can get another truck. But I would say San Simon. Oh yeah, we're not going there exactly, are we? We're sort of going on the outskirts, the seedy back roads of San Simon. So we want to continue down here a little further and take this off ramp. This up off ramp. Not where that bus is going, thankfully. Hey, Mr. Unchosen. Hello, sir. Welcome. Right. Let's just get this bad boy around here. Yes, everybody's here. And when I say everybody, 2 people. But hey. The cool kids. The people that everybody wants to be. Matt's here. Hello, Mr. Matt. Scan on. Hot diggity. Speaking of, like, hot, earlier I had my I put my jumper on and I took it off and then had it on again and it was like, I took it off and I was like I had the meat sweats or something, I don't know. Speaking of meat, I'm hungry. Right. Where are we going? S Crops. But it's a sawmill. Or is it? I don't know, it's probably not. Anyway. Okay, right. Simon discovered, despite the fact we've actually driven past there, but whatever. I feel we should probably start trying to do the where do you need it and like reverse the trailer. But this is going to be a complete disaster. So we have to reverse it next to that one. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and make it sort of as straight as we can, which is not going to happen. Theoretically, this shouldn't be too hard. We just have to, go straight back, but we're just going to get this trailer straight first. And, oh no. I bet Heather can reverse this truck trailer. Matt probably can too. Using his little lefty pinky. Just back her up, son. Whoops. So I just need to... Hey, no. I've not given up yet. So let me absolutely make a complete meal of this before you let me... Goldie, how's it going? We're trying to reverse this trailer. We're sort of doing okay. Let's have a look at this. Let's cheat. So we need to go like this. Just I mean, we're not too... Oh, I mean, we've done an okay job. It won't take it, but... I mean, it's not that bad. I'm slightly happy with that. I mean, maybe I'm just easily impressed, but... Let's just go forward a little bit more. But we've got... I think if we just go straight back, we can... We can sort of... Do you reckon it'll take this? I don't think it's going to. I feel like I've done like an okay reverse job. And I feel the game's going to be like, yeah, nah, mate. Yeah, see, it must be. Not quite right, because we're in the... You know what, we've got to do. That's good enough for me. But we're in, like, not quite in the line, but we weren't ridiculously out of the line, but... Whatever. Oh, sorry, making mouth noises here. Right, so we're here in old Simon, whatever, it's disjoint. Rough enough, good, exactly. So I think we want to sort of make our way over to Hobbs, because that's the most easterly point we can go to, so we don't want to go there. No. Albuquerque, Phoenix. So we sort of want to... Roswell, somewhere over here. I bet you the map's going to be like, yeah, no. We go to Scoro. That's too far. No. Albuquerque. So that's going to take us to Scoro as well. Let's take this. Tractor. Clifton, where's that? No. We'll take this. Long ways to go. And that was just like, are you sure you want to use this truck? I am. Right, cool. So we've got to drive apparently 40 miles. Great. Before we can even get our delivery. But it won't take us long to get there. Hopefully. Anyway. I wonder if this truck might not go that great, towing that. Yeah, exactly. This truck might not go that well, I don't know, towing this tractor. I've noticed something actually in the game. Sort of. How long's it been? I noticed it a few updates ago, so like, I don't know, maybe a year ago or whatever. But all the tractors right in the game, they used to be colours, share colour schemes with well-known manufacturers. But I updated the game once and then got in and started playing it and noticed that the tractors and some other bits of equipment in the game no longer shared the same colours as well-known manufacturers. So they might have got a generic tractors, yeah, they might have got a copyright thing on that. Be like, well, you don't have the license to use, you know, colours, our colours. Actually, let's get some fuel just to top off, which I thought was interesting. You know, you'd see your tractors which would be yellow and green, so your John Deere one. And we're going to get a tractor that used to be red, so it was a case, but it's not the case anymore. They're just like random, well, not random colours, but they're different colours now, which is like, okay, so you must have got a little bit of a copyright strike on that. But yeah, they're sort of they're generic colours now. They never used to be. These mirrors on this, they're really bad actually, these mirrors on this truck. Anyway, 19 miles to go, so that's not far. At least it's not real time that we're driving in. Right, so we'll get to the pickup and I'm going to have another sip of Yorkshire tea from Audrey Hepburn. And we'll put the discos on and we'll get moving to wherever we're going. Not Hobbs. Albuquerque? No, we're not going. Wherever. I don't know. We're going to visit somebody and drop them off a tractor. Yeah, you would have to stream for ages if it was real time. You can make it real time. Like the time in the game, or whatever the terminology is. So if I was somebody who streamed for like 1 million hours, maybe when I get my beach house, I could do that. Off-grid beach house? With a office? Wait. Is this right? Where's our tractor? Hold on. Yeah. It's not here. I've been scammed, but we can go to Roswell. Which is... Hold on. What? Surely I took that. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Game being dumb. Yeah, we want that. Here. No. Huh. Interesting. Right. Anyway. I suppose we could take this. Actually, no. We'll take this to Roswell. It's going to get us closer to Hobbs. Okay, I don't know what that's about. That's odd. Surely we were like, yeah, we're going to take this tractor. And we get it, it's not here. Bizarre. Anyway, this has got the cog on it, so we can change trailers if we want to. We can go for doubles. The doubles again. Some states, I'm not sure what ones, but some states you can take, we'll just keep it with the default trailer. So we'll take that to Roswell. But some trailers you can get triples. So. Has he stolen our job? Oh no, I saw that tractor there. Sorry, that truck. I was like, has he stolen our job? I'm not that's odd. I'm not sure what that's about. Because we accepted that job and we got here, it's gone. So, don't know. This truck's so slow in reverse, I don't really get... Don't get the reverse gearing on this. Because we're in like reverse 2, reverse 1, reverse 2, reverse 1. It's just like, okay. So that's a bit stupid. Right. Are we aligned? Is it going to take us? There we go. Couple up. Anyway, but we'll get some... put our lights on. Just our park lights. Right, 399 miles. We may have to stop for a rest. We probably should have had one before we went or left, but whatever. Anyway, let's go. Let's deliver whatever we're delivering to Roswell. Speed reduce ahead. Okay. Don't get abducted. Be an experience, wouldn't it? I mean, it's probably one that nobody would believe. But, I mean, heck, you'd have some memories, wouldn't you? If you got abducted. Abduction, seduction. See, that truck should get over in the other lane so we can merge out. But whatever. We'll just pull out in front of him. Wow. It was actually a doco on Netflix a friend and I started watching, and then we... Oh... I don't know if swiftly is the word, but we turned it off. And it was about, like, the whole alien thing. And, I mean, it was, like, interesting what the people were saying in a way, but it's like you don't really have any, like, tangible evidence to support this. Like, everybody had sort of the same evidence. It's like somebody took a picture of, like, we'll say spaceship, photocopied it, and gave it to everybody. And everybody was like, yeah, so this is our evidence. And you're like, give some good physical, tangible stuff. I don't know. Do you believe in miracles? Do you something? Oh yeah. I'd like to visit there anyway one day. Yeah, call up I don't know, Richard Branson. Wait, Roswell. Or I don't know, for some reason I was like, oh, you'll have the wants to visit space. Call up Richard Branson. You can go on Virgin Galactic or whatever it's called. Roswell. That's where you want to visit. I mean, you got to visit me first. I mean, you don't have to. You can visit whoever, whenever, because you're your own person. We're scooting along all right here, doing 6 to 6. 6 to 6 on Route 10. When it's possible. I wonder if I'll ever get the, if the idea of having the travel bubble will ever exist. I don't know. Not sure. Welcome to New Mexico. I don't want to make too many political hot takes, but I find it slightly amusing that current government in the United States is like, let's build a wall, right, on the Mexican border, yet there is a state called New Mexico. It's like, right. Classic. I may have to visit NZ one day. It's so different in terrain there in... Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. I was thinking, I wonder what happens if I was to just drive past this and not stop. What would the implications be? Would I get in trouble for not stopping at the weighbridge? And I've never been, like, in trouble or got done for having the vehicle overweight or anything. What, you got pulled into a weighbridge? Or you drove past one that you were supposed to stop at and you got nicked? I was sort of, okay, on a school bus trip. Still going back to vintage Heather. Or maybe not necessarily. The driver didn't stop. What a guy. So we go. And he never drove a bus again. Police chasing a school bus. Ah, class. Hilarious. Good times. Yeah, I bet. I wonder what the bus driver's excuse was. Oh, I didn't see it, Gov. I don't know why he'd be saying Gov for, but... why would they... I'd assume school bus... I don't know what the payload of a school bus is. What if you had like a heap of really thick kids on it? As opposed... Like, would that send it over? I'm sure it's probably got maximum of like X kilos per person. I don't know. I was on a school bus once. Just once. One time. And we went to like a nature park. And on the sides of the roads, there's like big rocks, you know, that's like the boundary of the road. Anyway, it was a bus car park, so the bus driver was there manoeuvring, trying to park the bus. Anyway, he hit one of these rocks and smashed the front left corner of the bus, which is where the door is, and the door wouldn't open because the floor of the bus was all pushed up. Anyway, so somebody done a heap of stomping, like, you know, manoeuvred enough so the door would open. But then they couldn't close it, so when the front seat was kept empty, so we, on the way back from where we were to school, we commuted with the door open. Ooh. Yeah. And some of the teachers were having a conversation because there was a particular kid. I probably shouldn't be saying this bit, but there was a particular kid who was, you know, had some extra requirements, can I say. Anyway, they were like, oh, we should tell him, or we should save it like the fire brigade had to come and like ham it up. I don't know if they actually did or not. I think it was just like a bit of an inside joke for teachers, but like, oh, classic. So that was a time. And of course the bus started to fog up a bit. Because everybody was like, no, we're stuck on the bus. It's like Speed, except not Speed. There you go, maybe your bus driver ever thought he was in the movie Speed, and like Keanu Reeves was on the bus saying, don't slow down, she's gonna blow. And he was like, okay, so we didn't stop at the way station. I feel like it's not dark enough to have our big lights on, but it's like not dark enough to justify them, but too dark to maybe not have them. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just keep driving. We need to have a rest. I need to... Is it this one? Next rest stop, 6 hours, 2 minutes. It's going to take us 4 hours 40 to do this job, which is okay, so we can have a rest when we get to where we need to go. Speaking of rest, I've got to go to sleep and have... What a smooth segue. There. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good kip. And whatever. Or whatever you say. In the other land. Night. So we got 2:37 or so miles to go. So we're making okay progress, but apparently we've got to slow down to 65. It's annoying. But anyway. 62. might settle in for a night shift. Maybe we could write a country song. In my truck on the highway, wearing my jeans and my Stetson, pulled into the truck stop for some chips and a burger. But they didn't have any chicken salt, so that was really sad. Speaking of chips, I might go and get some tomorrow. Oh, hot chips, chicken salt, classic. Might just get, I don't know, $2, go for a walk up to a shop, stroll back home, go for a chip run. Oh, but actually, maybe not, because I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so might have to rethink that plan. Let's just get over here so we don't slam into the back of that car. Because they're going slower than us, apparently. I mean, we are speeding. No, we're not. We can do 75 again. For reasons. Right. Absolutely got to carve up that car. To go up. Well, that was a questionable manoeuvre, to say the least. Well, we didn't hit anybody, which is good, so... Apparently this truck's got damage on it. How? Just look at the little truck there. It's got a little bit of red on it. What was it? I don't know. When we get to our destination, we'll drive to a repair shop and we'll just have a look at that. Right, we'll schmooze over. Do we have to? Yeah. We do. Also, we'll put our lights on. That's why we're so bright, because our highs are on. We don't want high beams on. And we're speeding, so we'll just ease her off. Put cruise control on. Right, 200 miles to go. So if we have a look, 5:10 for a rest stop. So cool. Right, so we've got to go up off here. So we're going to no, we're not. I was about to say Albuquerque. No, we're going to Rosa. Ooh, just go flying around there. And flying around here. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be pretty awful, not that great weather here tomorrow. Which is not great. And speed limit is apparently 45. For some reason, until we get to this sign down here. But it'll be like, go as fast as you want. So we get over into this far right lane. Oh boy. Oh. It's interesting you never see your truck the same as yours, do you? When you're out here trucking. Wow, we absolutely died in the rear end. On this hill, lucky she's 3 lanes. And what's the rest stop up here? Ridiculous. What a place for it. Oh yeah, our mate is a Land Rover. Thinking he's posh. Alright. Okay, be careful. We're going to start going downhill. Going downhill fast. Yeah, what a place there for a rest stop. Ooh. Oof. So this lane here is going to end. reasons. Oh. Oh, mate. Ah. Oh. So we can't even really, like, we're going so slow. Yeah, on your skip. I should have just pulled out and kept going around that car. Risked running into somebody. So we wouldn't have to stop. I bet you we're going to have to stop at this inspection station up here. I bet you a dime. Ooh, squeaky chair. I think I need to toss this one in the skip and get a new one. Ooh. No. Inspections. Okay, well, look at that. Can't even drive up there. Good. Or was that for like a border crossing, maybe? Don't know. Oh, yeah, somebody has been done. Ah. Whoa. Oh, mate, it's suspicious looking van. Goldie, you're back. With a vengeance, or you're just back? Right, so we need to go somewhere. Oh, I'll tell you what, I need to sneeze, I think. Oh, boy. Oh. My God. Gushness? My God. Yeah, get your van out of the way. We're going to get in trouble. Did he just stop? Okay. So the AI traffic, solidly average, let me tell you. Right, we're going to go down here. And there's lights. So we want to go leftage. Lefter. Come on, I don't want to stop. Oh. I'm going to get around there. Northeast. Wow, who'd have thought we're in the northeast? Right, no trains coming by the looks. I mean, if there was, these lights would be like, eh. So we can go over this. And continue. How exciting. Is this as exciting as Train Simulator? I mean, that's the question. I mean, I get slightly more enjoyment out of playing this than Train Simulator. Well, that's for sure. I think we're probably not going to be too far off wrapping up with Train Sim. I'm not sure. But anyway, when we do, I'll be playing that game. You gifted Mr. Gold. I forget its name because I'm awful like that. But the flying one. I know, we'll call it Jet Commando 6. Because that'd be an interesting Ace Combat 7. I tell you what, Jet Commando 6 isn't too far off Ace Combat 7. And I'm like, I don't know what it's called, but let's call it Jet Commando 6. That could be a spin-off. So have you hopped on the Microsoft Flight Sim bandwagon? Just give me nose a quick little wipe there. Right, orange, red, green arrow. Yeah, it's not bad. Actually, a friend of mine was playing it the other day, and they were flying over like everybody's house that they knew pretty much. Or at least in the general vicinity of it. I saw it's on Steam. I think it's like $100 or something. I'm like, maybe one day. But you get it free, I think, or for like $1 if you have Microsoft Game Pass or whatever. But that's like, that's like a subscription, I think. You can't just sign up for Game Pass, get the game, and then leave, as it were. I don't think. But okay, generational jump in graphics. Yeah, right. How long since there's been a flight sim game out, like a new one, if that makes sense. Not like an updated version of the same sort of thing, like a freshie. 15 years. Oof. Wow. See, Microsoft sort of used to develop quite a few games back in the day, but now it seems like they just... What do I even do? Oh, I was like, there's a truck coming. No, it's a train, so I don't have to worry about turning the lights down. Like, wasn't Age of Empires? That was like a Microsoft franchise, wasn't it? What do you think about the RTX 380? Don't think I'll get one. Be getting one. I don't know. Maybe one day. I know. Is that the new? No, is that in NVIDIA? New GPU that came out. Yeah. Oh, is it the AMD? NVIDIA. Oh, see, I was right the first time. I honestly don't really know too much about it, if I'm honest. I'm not up with... Haven't been following the tech news. But I'm sure it'd cost like $1 squillion. It'd probably be huge, like powerful, be able to grunt behind it. Not a big tech guy. I'll say not a big computer tech guy. Or, yeah, actually, I'll just say not a big tech guy. Because if I say not a big computer tech guy, you might be like, oh, so what do you reckon about this new Canon? And I'll be like, oh, I don't know, it exists. Oh, we'll go around there. Cool. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's something I need to be a little bit... I mean, maybe if I'm not really sure it's an area where I need to have intimate knowledge. Have intimate knowledge of, if that makes sense. You know, I'm not an IT person, as in like profession. So I mean, but that said, you know, you don't have to be a computer. You don't have to work with computers to have knowledge of IT tech. As it were. So. Data center technician, so I'm kind of surrounded by it. Yeah, see, that would make sense, I guess, you know. You're work in sort of that industry or IT sort of thing, so for you to know, I guess, the goings on of what's being announced and whatever by the various companies and following what they're doing makes sense. Oops. Yeah. Data center technician. So what does that entail? If you don't mind me asking. Like, what's a typical day? What's... Yeah, my major was information technology. Well, there you go. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. So if I was an intern and I was going for have a day with Goldie, what would we do? Go to work, sit down and go home again? Clean out a recycle bin? Computer one, that is. A friend of mine, he's an IT guy for local government, and he's like, I won't say he's constantly amazed, but you know, he's always having like a little bit of a slight whine about, say, if there's an employee's left and they just get all these emails, like, and they still, like, this email account will get emails still because it's still active, like for a little while after somebody leaves. But then it's like he's like all these like people put personal emails on their work emails, like, just why? And they all go to spam. Replace components, make sure each of the servers are clean, and make sure the bandwidth loads are stable. Update all the drivers. I'll tell you what, updating drivers would be an absolute doozy. Yeah, what's going on here? What? What is this? Let's do this. Put me discos on. Oh, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go up over this grass. I'll turn my discos off. I'll keep your highs on though. Sodom. A new adventure every day, any components of progress being fixed. Yeah, okay, right, interesting. So like servers, do you have Hewlett Packard or Dell EMC as they call them? Hewlett Packard Enterprise, IBM ones, what, Cisco? I think my friend where he works have a lot of Amazon Web Service. Interesting. My friend where he works, they have Hewlett Packard. Oh, we're getting tired. I think they might have had Dell, but they've slowly transitioned over to Hewlett Packard just because of the service, at least locally it's just a bit better with things, and the place they deal with as well is just a little bit better. So I think they've all sort of moved over to Hewlett Packard. This is just a side note, but I would be interested to know, just to talk to an average person in regards to HP, if they know what the HP stands for. You're talking to somebody, HP computers, yeah, what's the HP stand for? Tell me, it's Hewlett Packard. And who are they? Well, they're like Jim Hewlett and David Packard, I think, their names. Most of our data center has AMD CPUs, MSI motherboards. Okay, interesting. So are they something you can purchase, your company purchases, and they come ready to go, or do you put them together in like a custom build sort of situation? Put them together, okay. Figure out the network actually. Yeah, I guess if you do it, or at least have the capacity to do it in-house, you can sort of tailor make the machines more so to your requirements, as opposed to buying one or buying a server that's I guess you could say ready to go out of the box. Yeah. Which I'm sure, you know, purchasing a server or whatever out of the box, I'm sure they're good solid machines. Well, probably depending on what brand you get, but if you're in maybe a bit of a specialised situation, it might be more tangible for you to, and if you have skills to put it together. So I want to go over in this left lane here and slow down. The weather channel is actually one of our clients. Okay, and they use a lot of GB in order to simulate future. Yeah, that'd be. Actually, I went to the local. A year ago now. I went to the local news station here, and they have a setup where they had off the satellite. There was like a picture taken off the satellite, or like an aerial view of the state or whatever. Like there was one taken every, I don't know, we'll say minute, right? So they've got all these pictures, and they put them in, and run them through whatever program was, I can't remember. So then when they talk about satellite image, of course, on the TV news, when they're doing the weather, it's just like basically it's like a quick slideshow of all these pictures, and they sort of do that. But you know, all that storing all those images would take up a bit of data, not necessarily I guess huge amount of actual computing power, but but the Weather Channel are a bit more comprehensive than local TV news, so. All right. Thank you for the sub. There. What's this guy doing? Turning. In his ambulance, in his F-250 or whatever it is. We'll go around here. And we're going to good, whatever it's called. Good vibes, we'll call it. Right, so we'll deliver this and we will go and have a rest. Yes, I said sub, didn't I? I mean follow. I mean, I've got nothing to sub to, really. Anyway, whatever. But yeah, thanks for coming along. Thanks for having a follow. It all helps. I think that might be take me to 30. So look, we're getting ever slowly closer to 50. Almost, yeah. I was going to say it'd be like 28, 29, something like that. Yeah, getting close. Anyway, look, you know, we're just it's 29. I see, I saw it the other day. I thought it was 29. Obviously, it must be 28. Anyway. Apparently, excellent. Okay. Cool. Let's go for long distance for reasons. Right, we'll apply that. So what we will, wow, words are hard. We'll just go downtown Roswell, for a rest. Actually, let's just pull up the map, or let me just pull up the map to see where I can actually go. We're in old Rosa. So we can just go straight down here. So we'll take a left and then right, and we'll just go straight down there. And we'll have a rest. And then we'll do another job. Yeah, it's 9:30 already, wow. Do another job and then, yeah. She'll be apples. I got a 7:30 appointment tomorrow. Went and saw, had a meeting with some people today about me maybe helping them with their stuff, which was good. And they were like, so we're doing this thing tomorrow. You want to come? And I was like, yeah, sure. So, and they're like, yeah, about 7:45. And then I got a text later, and the guy's like, so it was actually 7:30 with a little bit of a change. So I'm like, okay. I will set an alarm. Hopefully I can sort of get up by myself though, because we've been having some work done here at the house. So of course the builders turn up. Builders turn up like crack of dawn. I'll tell you what. Waiting at traffic lights. Orange, red, not go for us. But I think it's supposed to be a bit rainy tomorrow, so that's... I'm not sure when though, I'd have to look at the forecast to see. Trying to advertise your channel. Thanks, Mr. Goldie, for that. Come on, everybody. Everybody. Yeah, I only need 20 more. Then we can go, was it affiliate? Or whatever. But, you know, we're just here really to have a jocular time, play some games. Really, I think that's what we're all about. It's a bad idea to be like, I'm going to stream and I'm going to become like a big cheese, and you know, you can't do that. I was talking to somebody today. We were talking about films, and I was like, people sort of think, oh, I just direct like a film and I'll be like some big cheese, and like that's a bad sort of, it's bad head canon that. Right, here in the motel. What's that next exit? Oh, we can get a burger, can we? Let's park up here. And, you know, you can be making the best content ever, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Right, yes, start making some of the big the big coin. We want to see if we can go to Hobbs. I don't think we can go to Hobbs. I mean, maybe Carl's. Oh, we can go to Clovis, because that's sort of like a word I probably shouldn't be saying. Albuquerque. Ooh, Clovis. Sorry, Clovis. That's another $3,000 to take from there. Where's that joint? Nah, Carl's bad now. Let's go. Let's take this one here up to oh, but then this is tempting because it's a big one. It's still not, like, it's only 200 miles. So even though we're like, yeah, let's go to Hobbs. I mean, where do we want to go? There to there. Actually, I think we could go to there. There's one that takes us down there, doesn't it? This is only a quick job. So we could go there. Maybe we could see if we can get one that's going to take us over to Hobbs. So let's do that. I don't think there's any harm in just doing a couple of quick jobs at all. So where do we have to go to get this pickup? Just across the road, apparently. Right, let's go over here. Awesome. Yeah, I might have to, when, you know, it's not as as hard as like winning lotto to get a webcam. I might get one. Oh, well, not that it's hard. I mean, you can get a webcam if you're willing to pay. But once, hopefully, might take a while. But once that sort of, eases off, I might get one of them. Can we take? Yeah, we could take some doubles. Let's take some doubles. Just something different. Instead of for regular trailer, we'll take some doubles. Just change it up a little bit. Right, this yard looks like a complete circuit, so I think we've got to go around here. And we've got to go past his security guy, do we? Right, now here for a pickup. Chief? What's going on? Yep. I've got to check my credentials, apparently. I could be just some guy in a truck. Right, what have we got? So we're getting... Is it next to this? Right, there it is. Our trailer. There's stuff here everywhere. Global Mills. Oh, this might have been a mistake to reverse this this far. Because this truck's awful at reversing. And I'm like, I don't know why. Oh, it's a shocker. Anyway, at least there's plenty of room here for us to get out and pull out with these doubles. Which is okay. I actually saw today a truck, and it was like two regular semi-trailers like that hooked up. And I think they refer to that as an A double. It had the big shipping container, the big long one had one of them on each trailer. I think they call that an A double. Right, so put that on. Right, let's get going. It's only 50 miles. Quick job. This. But we're exploring. That's what we're all about. So we'll get down, we'll do this, and then we'll just have a look to see if we can get a job that'll take us to Hobbs. And we could probably drive there. Probably it's not going to be far to get from where we're going to be to Hobbs. So it's about 20 or so minutes away from when I'd usually start wrapping it up. But if we can get a job to Hobbs, it's not going to take us long. I mean, we'll do it. But we can at least have a rest and get sort of prepped, I guess you could say, for next time we play. Ooh. That was that was less than ideal. We almost absolutely creamed that car. I bet you look at all these cars coming around the corner. Actually, let's go. Let's just go. We'll pull out in front of that vehicle. I mean, he'll stop. We're bigger than him. So, whatever. Global Mills. Right, we should actually stop at this stop sign. And do like a California roll. You know what? Whatever. We own this road. Pull out in front of cars. That sort of, like, why would you not have lights at a T-junction like that? Especially if you've got trucks coming in and out of there. Surely that's a no-brainer. Our Department of Transportation must be like, nah, we don't need that. So it's like, righto. Yeah, you keep going. Alright. When do you think you're going to be adding more states? Oh, now one of them is soon. I think one's just come out. I would have to double check on the state, but there's one that's recently come out and another one that's in progress. Yeah, soon. I think they've been reasonably diligent in getting the states out. Really. What, New York to LA? Yeah, it'll be a while, I guess, before New York comes. They should probably, I guess doing it state by state is fair enough. But at least with Euro Truck Simulator, for example, I guess because the area there is not quite as big. But with Euro Truck, they would have a DLC. Like they had a Scandinavian one, which was like Denmark, Sweden, Norway. Sweden. I thought it was Norway on there. So I don't think it was, but it was like Denmark, Sweden, Finland in the DLC. But I guess that area is probably as big as Texas, so I mean, yeah, Seattle to Miami. Yeah, Florida would be good. You know what? We'll stop. We'll be a good driver. Actually, when we get to that's what we could do. Actually, we'll deliver this trailer, and then we'll have a look at a map. Have a look at the map, at the states that at least I've got, and what states could be the next ones to come in a DLC. Yeah, they could have, Southern Pack, So the Southern Pack would be what? Texas. Midwest Pack, yeah. Southern Pack would be what? Texas, Florida. Sort of thing. Rocky Mountain Pack. What's this car doing? Am I going to hit it? Oh. Bloody Cadillac driver. Yeah. And they could have, because it's like American truck, it's not, the United States of America Truck Simulator. Or like North America Truck Simulator. So they could theoretically have Mexico, you could drive from Brazil to like Ottawa. That's all America. Strictly speaking. But for Euro Truck Simulator, there's a mod. It's called Pro Mods, and that adds just a lot more detail to the existing maps and things, and adds. It does add, I think, a few other countries. I'll have to double check, but I might download that and install it and give Pro Mods a go. And I think they're developing, at least to be used in conjunction with American Truck Simulator, Canada. Can't wait for Australian Truck Sim. Alice Springs to Perth. Yeah, Perth to Sydney. That'd be a doozy. Drive a road train for like desert, more desert, yeah. It's a complete wasteland. They should do something like put a, solar farm there or something. It's red dirt. hire a guy to clean the panels. You know. Oh, look, we're here. But I was thinking, we'll check it out actually when I park up. But this truck that we've got, the Mac here, you know, I could see this towing a cattle truck. This particular old school, you know, rig. Towing a cattle truck or something through from, you know, Darwin. Oh! From Darwin or whatever. This, you know. Or like a flatbed with some huge piece of mining gear on it. That's got to go somewhere completely remote. There was a show, I don't know if you'd ever watched, like, oh, this chair, Jesus, squeaky. I don't know if you'd ever watched, or if you've ever watched shows like Ice Road Truckers there, Goldie, but there is one, do I still produce it? I don't know, but anyway, it's called Outback Truckers. Might be worth a Google, and they, you know, do ridiculous trips. Like, you know, it's like, oh, we're going to go from South Australia, and we're going to go, you know, we're starting in Adelaide, and we're going to go to, you know, I don't know, Darwin, and we've got to stop 20 times, we've got to pick up trailers, we've got to drop off trailers, we've got to do all this, you know, this stuff. You know, some places we're taking supplies to, we're taking fuel to, because I don't get it any other way. It's crazy to think Long Island is they put 1 million people, and the whole of Australia is 25 million. So, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like Australia's not a small place. And no doubt when you break it down to... Yeah. And when you break it down to... you know, maybe half of those people, half of the population, or maybe like a quarter, might live in like Sydney and Melbourne, like alone. You know, I'm not sure how many people live in, say, let's say 5 million people, right, live in Sydney and Melbourne combined. That's like, you know, a quarter or whatever. Well, not, it's not a quarter, but, you know, that's a fair chunk of a population living in like 2 cities. Long Island City, 120 miles long. 200 k's. Yeah, right, Jesus. But it's interesting because here on the island where I live, distances between places aren't that huge. So if we have to drive somewhere for 2 hours, we're cooked. But if you're on the mainland, you know, it's like 3 days if you want to drive. From, you know, I could drive from the top of my state to the bottom in a day, probably. But if you want to drive from like Sydney to Melbourne, it'd take you probably like at least 3. That's kind of the same thing with Alaska, yeah. You know what? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I've not looked at the size in regards to square kilometerage or land area, mass or whatever. Maybe I could do that. That could be a vlog. I go as far north as I can, and I drive as far south as I can, like within reason, without going down some ridiculous 4-wheel drive track or something. Could be an interesting video. But I need a bit more of I need an appropriate vehicle to do that, of course. I might pull the trigger on. Okay. I will. Yep. Let's see if we can maneuver. Just an image. Right. Cool. Nothing saucy. We'll get around here. Then we will park this. But I think like the United Kingdom is like as big as, I mean, I think Victoria is bigger than that. You know, sort of thing. As you're talking about sizes, so. Whoops. There we go. Cool. Right, we are decoupling. And we're here. We're having a good time. Right, thanks for that. Right, cool. So we'll just park up. We'll just move somewhere. We're not going to leave the truck here. So we'll just drive down to that bed. Down there. Oh, no, I can't even drive around there. Cool. Take a look. I will in a jiffo. We'll just park the truck. Ah, it's in this dumb reverse again. Ah. Gosh. Right, cool. So we will just move the truck around the corner here. And I'll take a look at your saucy image. Right, we're okay there. There's a train, so of course we're okay. I'll just drive down here. Better not run this light, obviously. We are a responsible driver. Ah, this... I don't know if you can hear my chair squeaking, but every time I move, it's like... I'm like, oh, I need to tip it. It's like a $40 chair, so, I mean, it's squeaking. Why am I surprised in that? I shouldn't be. And also, why is it I mean, it's not really that comfortable. Why am I surprised in that? I shouldn't be. Because it was like a $40 chair, and it's a heap of garbage. Ah, we've been ripped off. We should have got a green light. Not happy. What is that truck going to turn? Nah, mate. Stop. Idiot. Right, we're going to stop here. Wait, no, we're going to stop. We're going to stop here. Because this is apparently where we can rest. So, can we rest around the back? Let's go for a drive up here. Against these arrows. Classic. Ah, look at this. Superb. So, we will just go around here. Cool. Awesome. So let me just have a look at this alleged... I don't know why I'm saying alleged. Let's have a look at this picture. Unfortunately, you might be able to see it, dear viewer, but you'll hear my reaction being like, oh my god. Ha! Yeah, right. Well, there you go. Yeah, we're about as big as Ireland. Yeah, that explains the size. Yeah. Those, like, visuals like that are quite, good. You know, I would say I'm a visual sort of person, so I like to see that sort of stuff. See something visually. Is that even a... Anyway, cool. Anyway, everybody, thanks for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've done a regular thing. Also, let's have a look at the states here. I think if I go onto the job market, it actually tells me, because I don't know the states. There we go, New Mexico. So, Idaho is the new DLC, which I don't have. Hence why there's no towns in it. Let's go to jackpot. We can obviously go to Ontario. But Idaho is the new DLC, and I'm not sure what one's coming next. It'd either be... It's not Texas, which is over here. So it would be... Whatever this state is. Whatever this state is, or whatever this state is. But yeah, I've narrowed it down. Colorado. Yes. I think that Colorado's the next one. Wyoming... and Montana, right? I think it's Colorado is the next with the next DLC to come. So do we still want to go to Hobbs? That's the thing. Well, we can't. There's nowhere that's going to take us to Hobbs. So I mean, we could start Rayton or Farmington or whatever. We could work on that later. But anyway, look, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator. Here in the big rig, in the Big Mac. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Hope you have a good day out there, Goldie. Saturday we're going to be back. We're going to be playing City Skylines, and we're going to be in what's our town called? Scottville or something. Honestly, I'm sorry, I can't remember. But yeah, look, I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks for coming by, everybody. And I will catch us all Saturday. So have a good Thursday, have a good Friday, and depending on where you are in the world, of course, have a good Wednesday. So once again, thank you very much, and I'll catch you. I'll see you. Well, I won't see you, but I'll talk to you next time.